Hello and welcome back to Starfield. A lot of things have happened. I can't speak English. Sam died. We have no more Sam. Everybody's sad. Jemison, New Atlantis was in flames, and then I decided to go into the what you call it? The UC, and then they captured me and they want me to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet. There's so much stuff going on. So I only have Barrett with me. He doesn't really want to talk. I think all my other people are at the lodge, so we're gonna head that way if I can.
If you were a victim.
Alright. We're at the lodge. Let's see what happens. I'm assuming, regardless of, Sam Coe's belongings have been moved to the lodge basement. Okay. I assume no matter which side I had chose, if I would have gone to save Sam and Cora, somebody here would have died. Probably Barrett. If I had to guess. Retrieve Sam's belongings. Oh. It is trashed in here. Okay, I'm assuming she probably doesn't want to talk to me either. I guess let's go retrieve Sam's belongings. I mean, it's kind of telling me to do so. So this is all his belongings? Is this everything that I gave him? Let me see. Ranger Deputy uniform. Sam. Oh. Sam's outfit. I think I'll just keep it. But is it weird to wear your dead partner's clothing? I mean, I feel bad. In honor of Sam, we'll wear his clothes. Okay, let me go in. I guess I need to dump some stuff out of my pocket. Surprise, surprise. Oh. Before I continue. I'm okay. It's okay. Okay, who do I need to talk to now?
Mateo, I need to be checking everyone's vitals. Now really isn't the time.
I know. Look, we all feel like we've been kicked into the ground a million times over.
Where's Sarah?
But I think I have something. I'm serious. If I may, I know our encounter with the Hunter is the last thing anyone wants to talk about right now, but he said something that I can't get out of my mind. Unity. Do you remember that?
He said our part is glimpsing the unity. He said our part in glimpsing the unity was over.
Because he was stopping us, implying that we were getting closer to it. The thing is, I've heard that word before. It's an important concept in Keeper Aquilas's speeches.
The priest? Is the Sanctum Universum going to bless our little crusade of discovery?
It can't be a coincidence. The Sanctum has always believed that answers are out there in the stars. Look, I know it's the longest of shots and the biggest leap of faith I could ever ask us all to take, but why not talk to him?
Where is the Sanctum Universum?
It's right here in the city, just a block or so from the lodge.
How convenient, sure.
I don't mind taking a detour to gather data. Only thing we'd lose is time, really.
Thank you. I know it's not much to go on, but something about this feels right. I'll meet you over there.
Okay.
You forget how much you take a place like the lodge for granted.
Yeah.
Until
Sir
it's
Morgan is
threatened.
available for my crew. Andrea, okay. Everybody's now available. talk to Keeper. Okay. We gotta go talk to him. Where is... I want to bring Sarah with me. I need to find her.
I need to inventory all our equipment and other odds and ends for damage.
Oh, there she is. What? She's like drinking her sorrows away? What is she doing sitting in the corner by herself? Ma'am.
If you need time away from here, I'll understand. We all have to recover in our own way.
Are you ready to head out?
I'm glad you're back. Let's get moving.
Sarah! Sarah, good to see you again, my dear friend. I expect to hear some exciting tales when you two return.
I'll try, but I doubt any of them will compare to the spectacular tales that we hear you spin.
Okay.
Wouldn't mind burning some helium out in the fringe instead of being here, you know?
Yeah, whatever. Okay. So let's I guess we have to put everybody back on the ship. Adoring, no. We're gonna leave the adoring fan on the outpost where he belongs. Andreja needs to go on my ship. Barrett needs to go on the ship. And Sarah needs to go on the ship. And Vasco. We got room. He can come on the ship now. I don't... Where does... You know what's another thing? Like, where does the kid go? I forgot her name. Uh-oh. Everybody wants to talk.
Moment.
She wants to talk.
Hey, you might want...
I wanted to thank you for giving me the chance to work with you. I know we met under, unusual circumstances. You seem to be acclimating well to Constellation. Are you enjoying working with them?
Yes, my husband's dead, but... It's certainly not like anything I've ever done
I
before.
think none of us were expecting what we have found. Well, perhaps Matteo. You have certainly become a vital part of the organization. That is a credit to your abilities. If I may, from what you have seen, do you think I fit in well with the rest of Constellation?
Of course you do. If you're asking, I assume you feel like you don't.
No, I do not. But I find it hard to quantify. Many of the other members are polite, but distant. I worry that my background and my actions concern them.
No.
I
I'm
have
gonna
not
take...
shared much,
After I'm
but
find
everyone
Sarah's
knows I worked with
backstory, I'll
smugglers
take
for
her.
years. I am no stranger to violence and death.
I know. You don't seem to be bothered by your past. Accepting unfamiliar can be hard for people. I'm sure you did what you had to do.
Yes, exactly. I survived. That was the only goal. For those that have not lived it, it can be difficult to imagine or accept. Others here have seen conflict, but for more noble causes. Vladimir is the only one here who can begin to understand.
Where is
He
Vladimir
was the
still
one
on the
who-
space station?
Pressed the group to include me. I lack his charm. He puts others at ease. I fear my presence does the opposite.
Charm isn't everything. You've had my back, and that's what matters.
Of course. You have given me an opportunity the others have not. Perhaps I just need more time.
Perhaps. I like
I know
you.
this seems
I like her outfit.
trivial. Perhaps childish. I have just always relied only on myself. I have never been surrounded by people like this. By a group I wish to be a part of. Does that make sense?
I always want to be... I've always been a loner myself. I don't think that you're saying is childish.
Thank you. That is reassuring. discussing these things is challenging for me. I hope now you can better understand why I wanted to keep the circumstances of our meeting quiet. I wanted to thank you for not saying anything to Vladimir.
Oh,
I
that
know
you were just
that you said you wouldn't, but
killing everybody?
it is still a relief. I would like my contributions to Constellation to amount to more than violence.
Sounds good. It wasn't you, and now you owe me one. No. It was clearly important to you that I not say anything.
Indeed it was. And now I hope you can see why. Thank you for talking this over with me. It is good to know that at least one member of Constellation understands me.
Okay. I think Sarah wants to talk, but they talk so long whenever you talk to them. So let's head to talk to the keeper. Let's go talk to the church person.
Maybe we should stop for a moment at the memorial.
When
You know,
someone insults
to
you,
pay our respects.
just
At the memorial? This? What memorial? Alright, this is the keeper.
Do you know why he was cruel? You must feel what he feels. Understand his pain.
Who are we talking
Accept it. And deliver it not back upon him.
Empathy. You mean empathy? But you say it like it's easy. Like anyone can just love a terrible person who has been terrible to them.
Yeah, why even bother? I mean, isn't the cycle of humanity peace and war back and forth, like forever? Seems kind of pointless to try so hard for something that won't last. Nothing ever really changes.
They have a point.
It's not easy. No.
Can we talk, please?
Keeper Aquilus, can we have a moment?
I'm sorry, I'm interrupting their
Oh,
conversation
Mateo.
because they're just
It's
gonna
been
keep
too
talking
long.
forever.
How are your parents? Your mother still struggling with that azalea garden?
No, she figured that out a while ago. Had to adjust the pH levels in the soil. But, Keeper, I didn't come to catch up.
Oh. Well, what's on both your minds?
I don't know why, but he's got a creepy vibe. We need to talk about Unity. We think your church is connected to a group of space weirdos.
Oh. Yeah. How humanity comes together. How we are to love each other even as our universe becomes even more complex.
Why are you struggling?
That's not exactly what we mean.
Why are you
Keeper, when you talk about unity, well, does it mean anything else? Something secret?
Perhaps we should talk about this inside.
Oh, you part of the pod people? Is that what's happening? Oh, he's gonna put us in his spaceship of a church. Mateo, if something happens, I blame you. Where'd he go? Oh, good grief, they already in his office? Open. Oh, I got a bizarre chair.
Oh, now that we have a little privacy, why don't you tell me exactly what it is that brought you two here?
It started with the discovery of these anomalies, the artifacts. We were attacked by a group called Starborn. We found a series of temples that grant unusual powers.
They're like nothing we've ever seen, Keeper. Gravitational distortion, sub-audio harmonic sequencing, unidentifiable energy fluctuations.
I caught half of that. So, these things are unusual?
He's
Even
playing
in your
dumb.
experience? There have always been mysteries that seem to defy our understanding of the universe, beyond rational thought. We enter life as an act of someone else's faith in us. There's no way of knowing who we will become, and yet the risk is made anyway. So you've pushed into the unknown, not knowing where it would take you. And it's brought you here.
Take off your shower cap and listen up, bud. We know it's a stretch, but we hope you can help us. I don't need a lecture keeper. I need answers. This is a mistake. I am an explorer, not a priest. Alright, I'm being nice. I'm gonna be nice.
I think I can. If you're willing to find your way in the dark for a bit longer, I can give you a path to discovering its meaning.
Oh my gosh.
There's an old story, far older than the Sanctum Universum, of someone who walked the settled systems and saw every corner of it. This pilgrim claimed he found the true meaning of unity. I always thought of it as just a parable for trying to bring humanity together, but maybe it's more.
Let's hear the story then. There must be more to it. I need facts keeper, not a bedtime fairy tale. Maybe the pilgrim was a starborn. Alright, let's hear the story.
In my story, the pilgrim met the founders of the House of Enlightenment and the enigmatic cult of the Varun. And he gave them each a part of the truth. Then he goes to his final resting place to live out the rest of his days in contemplation of infinitum addendum, his addition or contribution to the infinite. But what if the story isn't a metaphor, but a code?
Okay.
A way of finding the pilgrim again, or at least his grave.
That's an odd saying, very specific. Sounds like the House of Enlightenment and Vanguard have the other parts then? Unless the story includes a set of coordinates, we're not finding anything. No,
Yes, something must be there. I just can't put my finger on it.
Where is it?
Maybe the answer will become clear when we have more. The House of Enlightenment and Varun have versions of this story.
Talking to the House of Varun seems like a mistake. That's dangerous. If you already talked to them, why send me?
Because I wasn't looking to find unity in the same sense you are. A fresh set of eyes might reveal the truth.
Fine.
The enlightened work out of the well here in New Atlantis, helping the poorest citizens find a better life for themselves. Varun worshippers are more enigmatic, but there is a lone zealot that was captured recently for attacking UC ships.
Okay.
I visited her a couple of times. Hopefully she'll be willing to talk to you as well.
I'll stay here with the Keeper. We need to catch up. And I wouldn't mind asking him a few more questions.
You do you, Mateo. So both people I need to talk to are on Jemison. Okay.
Sniffers. The United Colonies sure isn't taking any chances. Contrary to what you...
So I wonder what's the difference between the Vanguard and the UC. Hey, bub. Remember me?
Zara, good to see you. So, I smoothed over that incident.
I'd hardly call it an incident.
Oh.
More of a debate, really. But I appreciate it just the same.
Not a problem. In the meantime, maybe you could tell him to take it down a notch.
Can do. Thanks again, Sergeant.
Don't thank him. He arrested me.
Evening, ma'am.
Yeah.
That your ship that landed not too long ago? Sure is something.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were gonna tell me something. Oh, goodness, where am I going?
You have a nice day now.
Thanks. Ooh, look at you. You look like the children of Adam.
A visitor? I have all the company I need.
I know you've talked to the Keeper Aquilus about Varun. Faith, that is the single loneliest statement I've ever heard.
Jokes. You come to hear about Varun. Like the guards. Like the Keeper. The Great Serpent waits in the shadows. He will entwine the universe, and all but the faithful will be made as dust.
Okay.
That is the truth. No more, no less.
Keeper Aquilus spoke of a pilgrim. I need to know more about him. A cosmic serpent seems like a poor answer to the universe's problems. I admire your conviction. What about the pilgrim?
Yes, I have spoken to your keeper about this. I will tell you what I told him.
Okay.
And then you will leave me. Jinan Varun meets the unbeliever. He gives false prophecy to Jinan. But such is Jinan's conviction in the Great Serpent. He does not hesitate. He cuts the unbeliever down. But the unbeliever returns. Jinan realizes the Great Serpent is testing him, and he will not be found wanting. 4 times they fight. Over 120 rotations of the planet they are on. Remember these 4 battles, Jinan, the unbeliever says. Remember these 120 rotations. But Jinan knows this is blasphemy, and delivers the killing blow. That is all.
There must be more to your god than just killing. I need to know what the meaning of the word unity.
I have heard of no such thing. If it exists, it is a shadow that the Great Serpent casts to deceive the faithless.
I think I understand.
Then we are done. Leave me.
I don't understand. I'm glad my character understands because, I don't know. Alright, let's go talk to the people in the well. Why are you in the elevator, you creeper person? What? Okay. You're gonna, like, shank me in here? Sarah. Why is he... Oh my gosh. I don't think I've ever seen anybody
Something you might be interested in.
waiting in the elevator. And now he's gone! What? What do you have?
Yes?
I think, no, do you have anything interesting for me?
I should start charging for my services.
Metabolic agent sap? Oh gosh. Thanks. At least Barrett gives me food. I can't eat sap.
Let me know if I can help you.
House of the Enlightenment. Oh gosh, there's a creepy man on the wall. What happened?
You like my fit?
What happened? What happened? Who is this? They're cut in half. Oh no. And they're named? They're broody. What? Okay, what did you...
There's a lot of work that needs to be done in the well.
You think?
A lot of people in need. If it's
You
about the
have
financial
some
or food assistance programs, we are backlogged.
Fantastic
Don't worry, we're doing
hair and
everything we
beard,
can.
dude.
Oh, you're not? Sorry. Can I help you?
Keeper Aquilus sent me. I need to talk about the pilgrim. I'm looking for something called unity, and no, I'm not vague. Okay.
Listen, I've talked about this with him a ton of times, and there's no record of a Unity pilgrim. But since you both insist, our early records are mostly administrative. Humanitarian projects, group counseling notes, charity expenditures. But there is a series of exchanges the founding members recorded in a lot of detail. It's the closest thing I have to what Aquilus is describing.
Okay. If you're going to recite meeting notes at me, I want coffee and donuts.
We might actually have some, but anyway. A man walks into the first House of Enlightenment. The founding members just call him the Drifter.
Okay.
So they think he's a charity case at first, but no. The Drifter asks them a bunch of questions. If your philosophy is built on an individual's own morality, what about the second person? That second person might disagree. Isn't the problem of 2 what you're really looking for? And the founders respond, each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up. All of human effort is a story of cooperation pushing us forward. And it kind of goes on like that. He comes back every week for a year. Same conversation every time. Second person this, the problem of do that.
Maybe there's a message hidden in what he's saying. I also hate the number 2 with the fury passion. What did they mean? Each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up.
It's part of our core principles. There's no God pushing us to do good for some eternal reward. We have to help each other because we choose to. If no one takes responsibility for making the settled systems better, then we're just leaving it to the tyrants to bully the rest of us.
Maybe there's
Honestly,
a message hidden.
I think the founding members made it all up. There was a little more hesitation being openly atheist in the early days. I think they were experimenting with writing their own scripture. Fortunately, that got abandoned pretty quick. After the records of the Drifter end, you never see anything like it again.
I don't feel any closer to the answers I wanted. Can you tell me anything else about Unity?
Besides what the Keeper would say about it? Sounds like a gathering point, or a center. Or, in mathematics, it would mean one, like the one, the first or the beginning. Always happy to help. If you'll excuse me, I've got a lot of aid efforts to coordinate.
Return to the Keeper. I want to know what happened. I guess what happens in the well stays in the well. Like,
Have anything valuable?
Yeah, credits and stuff. Cracking up. Anybody else is folded in half? Goodness. Right. I'm also, okay, I need to go talk to the Keeper again. But speak to Commander Tula about joining the Vanguard. I mean, I thought I've already joined the UC.
I'm not very comfortable heading into Mast. But don't worry. I'll try and keep my complaints to a minimum.
Hey, Sarah's friend. You come to enlist at long last? Start earning your stripes with the Vanguard?
Okay, I'm game. Just tell me what I need to do next. I
Well,
thought I was
alright.
part of the
Take
Vanguard.
the elevator down to the Vanguard Orientation Hall. You can get started at any of the registration terminals. The system will walk you through the rest. And if you've got any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
The Vanguard's already asked me. Or the UC? What's the difference between the UC and the Vanguard?
If you don't have official business, we ask you remain in the...
Yeah. I guess they're different. Oh, well. The other one is like infiltrating the Crimson Fleet. So let me do everything I can, I guess, on Jemison before I head out. Ooh, it's pretty in here. Enlist agreement? Well, I agree. Explore the orientation hall or proceed to the Vanguard exam.
You may now proceed through the historical displays in the orientation hall or continue on to the examination.
I could press the... I guess I could just press all the buttons.
Magnetosphere would collapse sometime in the next half-century, eliminating all life on the planet.
Okay.
Decisive action was required. From their foundation, the United Colonies strove to provide all their citizens. It was only in 22...
I'm just gonna press all the buttons.
The faction known as House. The Freestar Collective was initially founded in
Ooh.
2188.
Oh, I guess, okay.
When the citizens of Aquila banded together with the pleasure city of Neon in mutual defense. But in 2194, after the deployment
This is a pretty
of
cool
UC
little
Medical Star
museum.
Station in orbit around their world, the citizens of Narion also requested to join the collective. resulting rise in tensions between the Freestar Collective and beginning in 2240, House Varun forces
I'm not gonna
declared
sit here and
all-out
listen to
war
everything, but I
after
do
many
want
conflicts
the
between galaxy's factions.
the satisfaction
None was more
of
brutal than
it
the recent colony
being
war. Few settled worlds
done.
were left
Ooh, look at
untouched by
this.
the colony war. In the midst of the colony war, a different kind
The
of tragedy
heck is
struck the
this?
UC city of Londinian. A newly constructed but critical supply center United Colonies war effort. Londinian found itself overrun by one of the galaxy's most
There's like
mysterious
multiple
predators.
Coras all over the place.
After the devastation
That's
brought
not
by
her
the
name. I totally
colony
forgot what
war,
her name was
the
earlier.
UC and the Freestar
The
Collective came
Vanguard
together
is
to ratify a
born.
treaty that
Alright.
became
Alright,
in this
alright.
new world that the Vanguard was born.
Look at this.
An official branch of the UC Navy, the Vanguard is the United Colonies Volunteer Fleet, serving a myriad of security, logistics, and reconnaissance roles.
Oh, am I? Okay, hold on.
And after a sufficient length, no one is born a United Colonies citizen. Only through service
Ta-da!
to the UC can one.
We would be there forever if I sat there and listened to all of that. Maybe one day. We could always go back.
Applicant to the piloting simulation.
I've spent a fair bit of time in simulators just like these.
Oh,
They're
have you?
startlingly realistic. Have fun.
Oh, great.
This is the Mark 18 flight simulation chamber, applicant. Currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin,
Retrieve
please
waiting
take a
follows.
seat in the pilot's chair. Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam.
Gotcha.
Good hunting, applicant.
Prepare for your next target.
New targets active. New targets active. All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 2 reached. Initiating Tier 3.
Prepare for my next battle.
New targets active.
There's one.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 3 reached.
Congratulations, applicant. You've defeated sufficient opponents to pass the exam. You may now exit the simulator through the hatch to record your current score.
Thanks.
Or stay and try your hand at the remaining tiers.
No. Continue current run. Do you wish to leave the simulator? On your current passing score, you are recorded, but all progress at a similar will be lost access.
Shut it down.
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed. You can head up to Commander Tuwala to receive your final results and your probationary assignment.
Great.
Or you're welcome to take another run at the
Nope.
simulation.
Done.
If you'd like to try and earn a better...
Only those on official United Colonies business can access the...
Well, look who's back. Everything go all right with the exam? Or did you
I
have some
wrapped up
questions
my
you needed
piloting
answered
assignment and
first?
told me to come back here.
So these are your numbers that just came through then. You ready to hear how you did?
I guess.
Then let's get to them. So, looking at the data, hit every mural in the orientation hall, huh? A test of preparation and thoroughness. 2 traits the Vanguard values highly. Psychological results are all within expected levels. Navy doesn't have room for folks that'll fall apart the first time they're trying to outrun a homing missile.
Okay.
Now, how'd you do against your foes? All right, clear tier 3. We try to set a high bar, so that's no small feat. Nice work.
Hell of a job. I might even let you fly me around sometime.
So then, looking at your results as a whole, and presuming you're successful in completing your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only 10 years service.
Oh
Better than
boy.
the average lab rat or diplomat, but pretty standard for folks going out into combat.
10 years might seem like a long time, but it's worth the climb if you wish to become a citizen.
So, sounds to me like we've got Vanguard material on our hands. If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today. Get you the credits you've earned, then send you out on your probationary mission. First, though, all UC service people, provisional or otherwise, are required to swear an oath. So, you want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies?
It's a big decision. John, you're not about to have my compatriot here sign some kind of contract that sells you their grandmother 5 years down the line, are you?
Officer's honor, Sarah. This is honest work for honest credits. So, you ready to do the deed?
Sure.
Fantastic. Then just follow me.
Where's he going? Every time I have to follow somebody, it takes forever. Why are we going outside?
Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the skies. Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do
I
you
guess
swear
I can
to
join
protect
them
and defend the citizens of the United Colonies
Freestar?
to the best of your abilities?
Sure.
And to uphold the values of the Vanguard. Honor, loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy?
I do?
Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard.
Yay.
Now, only thing left is getting you that
I
probationary
should have done this a
mission.
long time ago, I guess.
And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come. So Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure.
Perfect.
So, can the people of Tau Ceti 2 count on you?
Sure. Let's do it.
That's the spirit. Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh, and your advance. Give it your all out there. Supra et Ultra.
I should have joined this a long time ago, I guess. Okay. We will. We'll talk to the chief, but I do grunt work. That's exactly what they're doing. I do need to go. Let's go talk back to the keeper. What are you doing up there? What is happening? Why?
Problem?
Yeah, there is a problem. There's a guy up there on top of the roof. Do y'all not see this guy?
Just tell me how many zeros I need to add to the offer.
I'm sorry, sir, but we can't sell to you. UC citizens only.
Oh my goodness. Can I get up there?
Gwen really keeps the distribution center in tip-top shape.
Why are you up here, Johann Baptiste?
I've met so many interesting people from working at the distribution center.
You sound like you love your
Of course,
job.
who wouldn't? It's such a privilege to be
So
able
why
to
are
work
you
for
on
the
the
UC
roof?
government. A true force of good. Every day is so exciting. I get to meet so many new people. solve interesting problems, and learn about developing situations throughout the settled systems. Yeah, there's never a boring day at the distribution center. Take care of yourself.
Okay, can you get off? Like, whoa. Oh, okay. He's just gonna live up here. That's so funny. At least he's closed. I mean, that's a thing.
Have you ever heard one of his sermons? They're really good.
Mm. Sarah, where are you going? Good grief. Alright, Doctor Who. What you need?
You're back. What did you learn?
Nothing.
Was there something hidden in their stories, like we thought?
No. The Enlightened story used the word second and two. I spoke to Varun Zealot. She said he fought 4 times over 120 days. In your story, the pilgrim contemplates infinium atom. That must be, I don't know.
Planets are often named by number. That second might mean the second planet in the system. What else did you learn?
Spoke to her.
If there really is a location the pilgrim wanted us to find, those do sound awfully like coordinates. Was there anything else?
In your story, the pilgrim contemplates infinium?
Yes. What he added to infinity. Maybe that points to a name. If we're looking for his resting place, we'd need to know the name of the star system, wouldn't we? Let's see. We have something that could be coordinates. Something that could point to a planet in the system.
I can't take him seriously with him
What's the
wearing like
name
a
of
shower
the
cap.
system? Infinitum addendum. What if we break down the parts? No systems named finite or add. That just leaves in and dumb. Well, that's certainly how I feel.
You said it. Indum, that's the name of the star system.
Yes, that's it. The second planet in Indum. At 4 and 120. That's where you'll find the pilgrim's resting place.
If I die,
And from there,
'cause you sent me on a wild
maybe
goose
you'll
chase.
find the true meaning of unity.
Why don't you come with me?
Before you go, you've now spoken to many different perspectives in our universe. In a way, you'll be carrying their philosophies with you on this journey. I know you're looking for a specific unity, but if you had to guess what it was, what interpretation would you give it?
There's something sacred out there bringing everything together. It's just a word. I need to take responsibility for finding it, not pray. Only total conviction will bring us the truth. We are being tested.
Conviction. Another word for strength. Can the truth not be revealed to the weak? Someone with doubts.
I won't find the answer by doubting every step I make.
Your only path is forward, then? Finding the meaning of unity is a totality that you cannot ever step away from? Well, I won't keep you any longer. This has been fun. I have
You
to
are
admit.
so creepy.
Go. Find your truth.
Like, I don't like this guy. At all. So before I go, I need to talk to Sergeant Yumi. Oh, it's you.
How can I help you, Captain?
Yeah.
Oh, Captain. I don't know if we've met yet. I'm
You threw
Sergeant
me in
Yumi.
jail. Yes, we
You
have.
wouldn't be here about the job, would you? Might not be worth your time, considering your rank.
Tell me about it.
Part-time security officer. The position's very flexible. You can basically work whenever you're available. No pressure. We've had some gaps in the schedule lately. Macy's out on maternity leave. Jose's on loan to Sidonia. When it rains, it pours type of situation. So really, we just need someone to fill the void.
That's what you need me to do? Maybe some other time. Oh, no.
Well, first things first, I have to ask. Do you have any security experience at all?
Seriously. I had a run-in with the Crimson Fleet. Don't that know if that counts?
It sure counts for something. I mean, you're alive. And resilience is definitely an important trait for any officer.
Oh, really?
Well, I think I've heard all I need.
I like how you act like you have
Your first
no idea
assignment
what you
couldn't
just
be
did
easier.
earlier.
Go to mast and check in with Agent Plato at Aegis. There was a package left at a dead drop, and they need UC security to handle it. He'll fill you in on the details. See you later.
I'm pretty sure I just was over there. There's my ship. It's like sticks out like a sore thumb because it's super green. All right, where am I going? So I need to talk to the chief to get at New Atlanta Spaceport. Okay, where is him? Where is he? I need to grab that
Just one quiet day.
I need to grab like the little things that he needs me to do.
Shocked she managed to limp back here at all. Bullet for leeches, get it fixed up, and let her know we'll have it ready as soon as we can. Ah, you are new probationary then? Crew Chief
I
Hera.
guess.
Pleasure to be working with you. It's my job to make sure all you rocket jockeys are ready for anything that comes at you up there. Now, Manifest says we're fitting you out with one comms repair suite.
Nah, I guess.
In addition to the standard issue welcome kit all probationary pilots get for their first mission.
I don't need anything.
Med packs, some small arms, couple spare ship parts, all the essentials in case of any surprises up there.
I'll
My
take
people
those.
will
I
have
just don't
everything
want
on
another
your ship
spacesuit.
before you lift off. Won't even know they were there. So, paying a visit to the people of scenic Tau Ceti 2. Nice easy one for your first job. Just keep your head on swivel and you'll come home
If
safe.
you only knew, dude.
Any questions before you head out?
I'm all set.
Then I won't keep you. Make us look good out there, recruit.
Perfect. Alright, yeah, I need to go on my ship, but we're gonna go talk to Agent Plato before we leave. Plato? Before we leave Jemison. I know it's a lot of running around, it's a lot of talking to people before I get off of Jemison. But it needs to happen. Ooh. So fancy in here. Hey, sir.
You are, of course, welcome at any time here at Vanguard.
Wow, you look
Same as
super
The security of the United Colonies is every citizen's responsibility. But we try and do the bulk of the work.
There's somebody that looks exactly like you on another planet. I was asked by the UC security to pick something up.
They've got you doing grunt work, Captain. Hardly the reward I'd expect for a member of the Vanguard.
Yeah, well, Sergeant Yumi needed the help, so I volunteered.
Admirable. I bet qualities like that are precisely why you've moved so quickly up the ranks.
You look like the sergeant on that other planet. Thanks.
Oh, it wasn't a compliment. Just an observation. In any case, let me fill you in. We have a dead drop that we think has been compromised. So I'd like someone from UC Security to handle the pickup instead. Take the package back to Sergeant Yumi, and he'll check it in as evidence before it gets routed back to Aegis.
Got it.
Take the NAT to the spaceport. There should be a Galbank ATM right next to the station. The package is taped under one of the benches. Grab it and deliver it to Sergeant Yumi, and the job's done. Good luck with the mission.
I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on the NAT.
Oh, lovely. So here's the package that I need to pick up. And so we need to bring it back to Sergeant Yumi. And hopefully we can get off of Jemison. It's very pretty here now that it's not burning.
That's just not the way to handle a situation.
Hey dude, I got your package.
How's the investigation going?
Here.
Nicely done. It's really hard to find good help these days. That being said, my luck seems to be turning around. We've gotten a lot of new personnel as of late, not just you.
Thanks.
Who knew all I had to do was put up a sign?
Oh, imagine that. I wouldn't make a habit of recruiting people off the street.
Well, I have you now, so I probably won't hire another person for a while.
Great.
Anyway, here's your payment. And if I have any more work for you, I'll let you know.
Alright. Okie doke. Well, I was an errand person. I went running back and forth. We got a lot of, I guess, core story told. So I'm going to end the episode here. Next off, we're gonna go, I guess I'll juggle the main story in the Vanguard stuff. We'll kind of half and half see what we can do. So thank you everybody who has joined me. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you guys next time.